Hi, my name is Cherry Jane Sheriff, and I'm a co-founder of the Lock Wizard Ltd, where we help unlock your journey into property investment. I'm here today to talk to you about what we call the 6 C's, and this has been really important to us when growing our portfolio of holiday-let cottages in the northeast of England. Well, 6 C's, they must stand for something. So what are they? Let me talk you through them. The first C is capacity. In the UK at the moment, the sweet spot for holiday rentals is 16 plus. So we're looking for 7 to 8 bedroom properties. That's a large property. These are obviously difficult to find. There are few around. And for sleeping 16 people, that means you need 1 lounge, or preferably 2 lounges, so you can share with the children. And that must seat 16 people comfortably. You also need a dining room where 16 people can sit down and eat together. That implies the kitchen must be large enough for 2 or 3 cooks at once. With 16 people, you obviously need at least 3 bathrooms. At the Lock Wizard, we also look for outside space where we can install a hot tub. A hot tub will increase your rental income by between £100 and £300 a month. And let's face it, who doesn't love going on holiday to somewhere with a hot tub? I certainly do. Right, so rental capacity, you're looking for 16 plus, a 7 to 8 bedroom property. Let's look at the next C. This C stands for city. This is where you buy your holiday rental. You need to check that your holiday rental area is in demand. To do this, we contact holiday letting agents such as Sykes, cottages, and holiday cottages. If we have a specific property in mind, we can show them the property and we can get them to estimate the rental income. They come back with a high, a medium, and a low rental income for the area. We use the low rental income when we check out our deal analyzer. If there is sufficient demand in the area, you need to look for 20 plus weeks of forward booking. You can see this by clicking on the diary next to the property on the holiday letting agent you're looking at. You're looking for 20 plus weeks per year of forward booking. If it passes this, that's a tick in this area. The next thing is capital growth. This strategy, holiday lets, is not a capital growth strategy, but you do need capital growth in the area. The capital growth of an area can be dependent on the employers in the area. For example, if you go to a very rural location, you might get 1 main employer. If that employer then closes, this will affect the microeconomics in the area, and this will impact on your holiday rental income. So be careful where you actually pick your holiday let. Okay, let's look at the next C. The next C is my favorite. We're looking at cash flow. Okay, so you've looked for your 20 weeks forward bookings. You can now get an idea of the rental income in the area for similar properties, i.e. 7 to 8 beds, 2 lounges, three plus bathrooms, space for a hot tub or a hot tub installed. Okay, so your property has to be similar to compare it. Once you've got those rental incomes, you've then got an idea of how much your property will rent for, and you can plug this into your deal analyzer. Don't forget to allow for your laundry, your insurance, your mortgage, your, what else did I say? Mortgage, I can't remember. I'm sure I've dealt with it before. So make sure that you've dealt with all of the costs involved. And then you can get an idea of the return on your capital invested. When we look at our capital invested, we always aim for 18% of capital invested. At the time of recording this, which is July 2022, we have dropped to between 15 and 18% return on capital invested. And this is because we are confident that over the next couple of years, with refinancing and pulling back out some of our capital invested, we can raise our return on investment to that 18%. That's our magic number. So we check that. So you're aiming for an 18% return on capital invested. Because it's a cash flow strategy, this is where we're prepared to trade some of our time for that increase in profit from rentals. Okay, so how many C's have we dealt with now? We've looked at capacity, we've looked at city, we've looked at cash flow, we've looked at, just check the last one, our capital growth, and now moving on to the next one, our check. Well, this is pretty easy to do. We're checking that in the area of our holiday let, there are similar holiday lets, i.e. 7 to 8 bed, 2 lounges, hot tub, large kitchen, blah, blah, blah. You've got the idea. And we're looking at the rental income there. If those properties are similar to ours, we're then checking they do have 20 plus weeks forward bookings. With those 20 plus weeks forward bookings, you're then confident that a holiday let in this area will rent out. That's a tick now in that C. The last C is for contingency. We always build in a contingency. If you're buying your first holiday let, we would say put £10,000 worth of contingency aside for your first holiday let. As you gain more holiday lets, you can drop this to £5,000 per holiday let. This contingency will allow for those unexpected, unforeseen problems that occur. It will also tide you over the quieter months of holiday rentals, your January to March times. So that's the last C we deal with today. So let's go through them again. We've got C for capacity, which we've said is 16 plus. Excuse me, just having a problem with my computer here. So capacity, 16 plus. The next thing, city, check the rental demand in the area. The next thing, capital growth. We want capital growth so we can refinance and keep pulling our capital invested out. The next thing, cash flow. Are we going to get that £30,000 to £40,000 per annum in profit? The next thing, penultimate C. C for not contingency, that's the last one. Check your notes. Check there is rental demand in the area. Silly me. And the last one, contingency. Allow 5 to 10% money for contingency. So you now know how to look for a holiday let the same way the Lock Wizard does. If you don't want to do that, find me on LinkedIn, Cherry Jane Sheriff, and have a talk to me about how the Lock Wizard can help you unlock your journey into property investment. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.